My name is Carolina Ramburo, and in this opportunity I want to talk to you about a specific non-obvious addiction. Now, if you haven't watched the first couple of videos, this is not going to make much sense without that. So if that's the case, please pause this video and go watch the first two videos if you will, please. And then come back. All my videos, by the way, are free in this YouTube channel, so you can watch them all if you wish. Now, let's look at this non-obvious addiction and applying the first proposal to this non-obvious addiction. So, it's this particular thing that I'm going to call it in very various names. I would call it an addiction to be doers. You know, we are doers. Especially in this side of the planet. We're addicted to do something always and addicted to not rest enough. I'll show you what I mean. You know, if you look at how much we do and how little we rest and restore ourselves compared to how much we do, you'll see it's quite shocking, actually. And it's not healthy. Most people know, that when we sleep, our body is restoring itself. That's what we need to be healthy, to sleep enough that our body has the time to restore itself. Well, it's the same thing not only for our bodies, but for our minds during the day. If, you read a little bit and Google investigate, the optimal way to use your brain is not to keep doing. It's actually to pause enough that you're, resting, restoring your brain as much as your body. It's, most doctors agree that you need to divide it in periods of time and rest enough to take care of this human machine, right, our body, and have it operate in the highest performance. Now, I'm going to give you a little bit of evidence for what I mean. It's even admired to be a doer. If you say, I have an addiction to food, people don't admire you, of course, right? It's like, well, you should deal with that. But if you say, I'm addicted to be productive, to do, you are admired. Look at this, right? Those of us, and I am super guilty about this, those of us that try to look at our lives with the perspective of trying to be as productive as we can, not waste a moment of life, we are like doing as much as possible. We operate with high energy and people admire us. Somebody that is quote-unquote a workaholic is admired, right? Like, oh, this person does so much. Let's learn how they do that. Now, if you share with someone, just in a conversation, I've been so productive. I worked so many hours this week. I was doing stuff that was productive at home. It was all so productive. People admire you and go, wow, how did you do that? Now, if you say, what did you do yesterday, right, in a conversation? Well, yesterday I restored my body. I relaxed and did absolutely nothing. Restored my body. Meditated all day. I just look at the sky the whole day. I don't know, right? Breathe the whole day to restore my body. People will start telling you things that are very interesting, like, lucky you that you can do that. Or, good for you. With a little bit of attitude there that implies it's not necessarily ideal that you did that. You should have been working hard like most of us. So people admire for being doers and not quite admire for not doing much. If you look at, a group of people and the person that does the least and the person that does the most, it's obvious who's going to be admired. Now, I'm not saying doing is bad. Absolutely doing is great. But when we do it in excess, nothing in excess is good. It's the same thing with being a doer. Literally, addiction to do has gotten us in a lot of trouble because we don't rest enough and restore our body enough. We are literally overheating the body, this human machine that needs rest. I am one of those people that is majorly guilty about that, and I can tell you there's many consequences. Not just one or the other, there is a whole chain reaction of consequences for being an addicted person to do and be as productive as you can be. Now, I have a suggestion about this non-obvious addiction. You know how in the first proposal we said, cherish your body, love your body because of its imperfections, not despite of the imperfections? Well, I am inviting you to apply the same theory to this addiction to do. So instead of criticizing yourself for doing too much, try on just observing it. Like, wow, there I go again, gotta do. Let me breathe for 20 minutes. Just breathe. Let me enjoy the sunrise for 20 minutes. Let me just look at the sky for half an hour once a week. Oh, look at me, running. Oh, let me look at myself. Can't stay resting for more than whatever period of time. Just observe yourself and start to check with your body what is really the balance for you, for your body. You could apply the second proposal. Once you start listening to your body, you will start to see your body really literally tells you how much to do and when to do and when to rest. I know it seems like it's going to be upside down and you're really not going to be productive if you try this on, but it's quite the opposite. Because if you restore yourself to the fullest, when you go back to the mode of doing, you will be operating to the highest of your capacities too. Try it on. Give me your feedback. I love your feedback. There is a link below this video. We're going to have several videos with even more interesting non-obvious addictions. Thank you for the opportunity today.